Only 7 minutes left.
7 minutes, well that's your taking it, sir.
There is.
Mustn't be, don't see any flags or sellers.
It's early. Probably 3 o'clock to go.
How'd you get?
Phone.
Do you want to take mine?
Not really. That's one of you didn't forget it.
I go backward?
No, I have it.
You got it?
Yeah, it's like a phone. I wouldn't really need it.
I have the hauling down.
Well, it's not 2:38, it's 8 minutes left. Yeah, 7 minutes.
Well, it's 2:38 now, so.
As to say up there, and Bill Robertson. The best of luck to Bill this evening, and I think there are about 15 or 16 entrants for that song contest. It's one of the biggest song contests in Ireland at the moment, believe it or not, still on the go down there. When the Castlebar Song Contest finished, Prince has taken over. It's comedy time, and by way of a change this week, we're going to get the other week on our list, and this week it's Mr. Brendan Grace.
Visualize these two fellas having the few drinks. They go off, they're living beside each other in two little cottages, and they've never really been anywhere before. So they decide to go to the Ballinasloe horse fair to buy themselves a couple of donkeys. And off they go, and they buy a couple of donkeys, and they're on their way home, and they're riding the two donkeys back, and they're passing by this beautiful modern pub, beautiful bar, and they decide, we'll go in here. So they tie the two donkeys outside, and in they go, and they're sitting down at the counter. Now you can imagine these fellas have never seen electricity before. They didn't even see carpet, because they'd no carpet in their own cottage. And they're going, my God, look at that. It's a holy indoor grass. Look at that, me. There's on red grass. I never saw that before. And they're looking around, and they come up to the counter to have their few drinks. And when they go up to the counter, needless to say, they're very, very upset, because right behind the bar are mirrors. It's mirrored from wall to wall. These fellas have never seen mirrors in their lives. Even when they'd be shaving at home, one lad had come into the other and described to him as he was going through the motions. So they're sitting down having a couple of drinks, looking in the mirrors like that. They're drinking away for an hour, and one fella said, Michael, have a look. There's two lads. They're looking at us since we came in. Have a look across there, don't look, no. They know it, have a look, they know it. And they're saluting the two fellas. The other fellas, I think they know us. They're looking at us and they're saluting. Goes on for another hour, drink. And eventually one fella gets down off the stool and he's walking away and his friend says, where are you going? He says, I'm going over to buy them a drink. The other fella says, come back, I think they're coming over to buy a drink for us. Believes this story. People think I make this up. The two of them are us. Nothing. And one fella eventually says, hey, Michael, tell me this and tell me no more. Was it was it you or your brother was drowned at sea? The other fella had to think. So you had me there. I'd say it must have been my brother. I was never at sea in my life. And one guy goes before the other, and as sure as goodness he played a joke on his friend on the way home. He went outside, got his own donkey unyoked, and he took the other fella's donkey and untied it and turned it around back to front. And tied him by the tail to the post. And he met his pal the following day. Well, Michael, how did you get on last night? Honestly, don't talk. I had my belly full of drink. And when I come out of the pub, some dirty blackguard was after cutting the head off of my donkey. And I had to ride the donkey home with my finger stuck in his windpipe the whole way home.